Hey, what's up? So first of all, you like my little bun situation. I'm like, this is a full lace wig, and like I actually put it up. I ain't showing y'all the back but as y'all can tell, I'm a little hype. I'm a little hyper. I'm a little excited. You know, democracy is being upheld and living for it. Anyway, so I thought, why not celebrate by not only attempting to do my hair, but also trying some new and not just any new, but the new products from Huda Beauty. I'm talking her Naughty Eyeshadow Palette, her stick foundation, and her water jelly primer. So first thing we are gonna dig into is the palette, the Naughty palette. This is her palette. This is what we are going to be starting off with. So this is obviously the Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette. She came out with another eyeshadow palette that was nude, but I was like, me and my black skin say no, we're good. It retails for $67, and inside of this palette you have 8 velvety soft mattes, 5 high shine metallics, 3 multi-reflective marble creams, 1 hypnotic marble cream, and 1 never before seen gloss with encapsulated bronze and berry pearls. It's cruelty-free, talc-free, and gluten-free. Honestly, I think this is a very like pretty palette. Hopefully my lights don't wash it out, but I think it's a very like nice, pretty, and like it's a neutral palette, but like more in the lines of the pinks and purples. Like as you can see from a lot of these shades, like sure you have your browns, but you also have like your purples and your pinks. Like I don't know, I like that's probably what intrigued me about it. Hopefully I like it. This thing was $67. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and quickly prime my eyes, zoom you guys in, and then we can get started on me using this palette. Okay, so even though I primed both eyes, I'm really gonna be working on one eye. Okay, so I kind of have like this soft glam idea in mind. I don't know if it'll work, but I kind of have this soft glam idea. So first I'm gonna just take the shade Hypnotic, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that all over my lids area. I'm actually using my finger because I don't know where a lid brush is. Nowhere near here. Also, excuse the finger that looks like it has the plague or some form of disease on it. Honestly, it's hair dye. Okay, I'm gonna take the Arouse shade and go ahead and start putting that in my crease. This palette, she is naughty. You know, she got names like Shameless, Please Me, Hard. I would also like to preface this look by I said I wanted to accomplish soft glam. I still don't exactly know how to do soft glam. Arouse, I'm gonna go into the shade, ooh, Naughty, and I am going to use the same exact brush that I used for Arouse, and I'm just gonna further build this color up into the crease, darkening it, making sure to build it up slowly. So far so good, really liking this palette. Very easy, very nice and blendable. I'm not running into any issues so far. Honestly, I expect nothing less from Huda, even though I had one palette, and it was one of her, I think it was like one of her nude, it was like the Nude Obsession palette that she had come out with, like early Huda Beauty palettes. I feel like the early palettes she had were not that good, but I don't know what she did with her formulation, but they are obviously a lot more banging now. Now here comes for the tricky part. Tricky in my ordeal, because I don't know how to actually do it. But this is where we're kind of, because I kind of want like a nice like smoky look liner. I'm flinging my hands like this, like y'all supposed to know what that means, but we'll see. Now I'm going to take some of the Naughty shade, and I'm gonna load it up on an angled brush, and I'm gonna start packing that on my lash line. And then I will take a more precise brush, and then I will go ahead and start blending that out. Okay, then to further build that up, I'm gonna go into the slightly more deeper shade, which is Untamed. Same exact process. Angled brush to apply it, using more precise brush to go ahead and blend it out. Also, excuse this little bump that's on my eye. I honestly have no idea where she came from. I have no idea why she's still here. Why is she so stubborn and wants to say? Now, just because I feel like things are getting a little harsh, I'm gonna take a bit of Arouse again, and I am going to lightly like blend the top of the eyeshadow, because I feel like the top there is just getting a little harsh for my liking. And then finally, just again to really emphasize the sort of wingy look I'm going for, I'm gonna go into Spicy. And this time I'm using a lot instead of just packing it on, because I really kind of want the color to come off a little bit more intense. I am like smudging it out with this brush, or at least, you know, slightly blending it with this brush. And then, you know, for more blending power. And I'm also taking the ends and blending that into the crease. I like it. We need shimmer. Okay, let me try and find a lid brush. They said the never before seen gloss with encapsulated bronzy. Honestly, I'm gonna rub my fingers into it just to kind of see. Ooh, it like mixes, as you can see. And okay, so we're using that, but I think for a base, I'm gonna start off with Irresistible. And then I'm going to take the Slippery shade. I wonder if it works better. Well, no, it seems to mix well with the brush. I'm using the other side of the brush. Ooh. So yeah, it's just, I think it's just kind of like, I'm not too familiar with glosses. We're not that experienced. Actually, I think we're gonna apply more of the other color on top of this. And then we're gonna go back to Irresistible and apply some Irresistible on top. Ooh, it almost created a sort of like foiliness to Irresistible, like the gloss. I'm gonna take a mixture of Arouse and Naughty and just make sure to blend that, because even though I want the shine to be there, I don't want it to be so harsh. Ooh, and that is my attempt at a soft glam makeup look. I feel like it'll all pull together once I put some lashes on. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and finish the other eye, put some lashes on, and then baby, we can get back to the face. Is this soft glam? Did I do it? Okay, so before I move on to the rest of the face, I just want to kind of get my first thoughts about this palette already out. I like it. I think it's cute. I feel like when it comes to nudes or like nude-centric palettes, I don't have a lot that deal with very like pink and purple tones, which is what this is giving me. Like this is more of a, like it's nude, but pinks and purples, if that makes sense. Like I had a better way of how that sounded in my mind. I mean, it can be pretty pricey. This thing is $67, so she cost a bit of coin, but honestly, I feel like you get a lot of shadows. It is a bitty. It is a pretty big palette as well. You also get a huge mirror. I really like this palette. I recommend it. If you like nudes, or if you like more like pink, purple central palettes, because a lot of times this might not be looked at as a fully nude palette. It has nude shades, but it leans more onto the pinks and purple sides. But if you like that, I would recommend to go ahead and get it. I like it, so I have it, and I'm very happy. So this isn't being returned. Love it. Anyway, as you can see, we are finished with the eyes, and we can move on to that face. So first, we are obviously going to be taking the Water Jelly Primer. Now this retails for $33. The Water Jelly Hydrating Primer, ultra hydrating primer that smooths and quenches skin with a surge of moisture to create the perfect canvas that's ready to grip makeup in place for long lasting flawless wear. This moisture packed primer will keep your skin balanced all day long, while the activated makeup grip creates the perfect texture for makeup. The unique jelly texture melts into the skin for instant hydration, providing a super smooth makeup ready canvas in less than 60 seconds. Fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, and dermatologist tested. Okay, so when I first saw this primer, it was giving me very Milk Makeup Hydro Grip vibes. And I think that's maybe what she was trying to go for with this primer. Oh, unusual. I say unusual because, you know, Huda Beauty products usually have a smell, and this doesn't really have that. It's super runny. I think the Hydro Grip Primer is a lot more like thick in texture, so it's a lot more, I guess, gummy. This, wow, this kind of really feels like water. What? Oh my god, oh my gosh. Okay, so Michaela is just gonna squirt it on her face, because when I say it feels like water, so literally not the texture of, oh gosh, oh god. So it is for sure, like hydrating, like that's for sure. At first I was like a little bit worried because like the texture kind of almost really felt like congealed water, if that makes sense. Like it's obviously not as runny as water, or the texture doesn't exactly feel like water, but it's not exactly, okay, it is getting tacky, but it wasn't like thick. So I was concerned that it was just gonna like soak up into my skin, and then that was gonna be it, and that wouldn't have been fun. But this, it is getting sticky, tacky. Okay, I was worried that it was just like gonna soak into my skin and then just not get tacky at all. And then I'm pretty sure the product that you all have been waiting for, the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation Stick. Now I got my color in the shade 550R Hot Fudge, which is the same shade that I have in the liquid foundation. So I'm hoping that the shade correctly transitions over. This is the Faux Filter Skin Finish Stick Foundation. It is $39, and it comes in, oh gosh, hear me doing math. Comes in 39 shades. Is that correct? So it says a flawless filtered finish. The luxurious creamy stick formula melts into the skin for a natural filtered finish that lasts up to 10 hours. Whether you prefer full coverage or barely any at all, this versatile formula will let you be the master of your complexion. Swipe it on and build it up. The stick formula is ideal for if you're on the go or in a hurry, and thanks to its long-wearing, waterproof, humidity, and sweat-resistant formula, you can set it and forget it the rest of the day. Formula, stick, cream, coverage, build, customizable. It says light/buildable, finish natural. Fragrance-free, vegan, non-comedogenic, waterproof, 10-hour wear. So, that's a big change, I would say, from the liquid foundation, because, you know, the liquid foundation was coverage, honey. You know, it was like you either go big or go home with that one. And with this one, it seems she's doing more of a for the natural gal sort of situation, for the girls who might not always want to look like they have a constant filter on their face like that, you know? So I think that's a really good option, especially for the next step in her evolution of foundations. Now, this is something I like and also don't like. So in the stick foundation, I'm not the darkest shade. I'm actually third to the darkest shade, with the darkest shade being Lava Cake. So they extended the shade range to 2 more shades down. I was like, wow, they extended the shade ranges. So I'm thinking, okay, they probably did the exact same thing for the actual liquid foundation. Nope, I'm still the darkest shade in the liquid foundation. The liquid foundation photos on that website for the pump liquid foundation, they like to lie, because the shade that they would say that I am, I've tried that and I was nowhere near it. And the beautiful dark skinned girl who they have to represent 550R is literally not her shade. And then when you go to the stick foundation, it's just kind of like furthering that's definitely not the same. I'm a little bit like happy she added shades for the stick foundation, but she needs to definitely add more shade to the actual liquid foundation. And I feel like the pictures for what the actual like skin tones are for the actual foundation shades are more truthful when it comes to the stick foundation than the liquid foundation. So far, I've tried 3 Huda Beauty products and they have not had a smell. That is different. She also came out with a new brush, but I like didn't get it. I'm just gonna actually use a Fenty Beauty brush to help spread the foundation out. I do like how it glides on. So yeah, already I can tell. So she is like light to buildable coverage. I can really tell. Yeah, she is light to buildable coverage for sure. Yeah, definitely don't use a sponge. I would not recommend a sponge for this. Okay, so far this is like natural coverage. I'm not mad at it. I actually really like it. Now I'm gonna see if I can build it up. So especially in areas around my mouth and nose area, just like generally where I would like it to build up a bit more. Okay, it does for sure build up as well. So it does build up. Oh, I actually really like this because it feels very nice. One thing about stick foundations that I tend to not like is the heaviness feeling, like a heaviness factor that a lot of stick foundations have. And this, wow, it feels incredible. Honestly, for a second, I was just like, is my brush even blending anything out? So obviously this is a stick foundation, so I feel like the dry skin girls are gonna love this. Us oily skin gals, we're gonna have to see. I'll see what it looks like. She's obviously giving a very natural, but also a little on the greasy side finish, but it is a very nice, like, natural finish. And I feel like you don't need much of this. Wow, I like this. This is pretty. So far, so good. I'm liking how it looks. It blended out very nicely. I am gonna go ahead, do the rest of my makeup, finish my eyes off camera, and then we can come back and get the rest of this review started. Okay, so I am back. Obviously, I am looking, I don't want to say shiny, like I have a glow. Honestly, I think I look quite pretty. Also for highlighter, I use the same shade that I used on my lids, the actual eyeshadow shade, not the glossy shade. And I did that instead of using another highlighter because this look is very like pink. And I said, let's pink it up. I feel cute. My skin looks amazing. It looks nice. It looks light. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I really, so far, am enjoying this, enjoying the eyeshadow, enjoying the look, enjoying the base. We look cute. I probably should have changed out of this orange hoodie, but no. 5 o'clock, right on the dot. I'm gonna be wearing this foundation for a few hours. I know it's like 5 o'clock, girl. I know. Yes, it is 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go about my day, maybe take a few pictures, who knows? But so far, so good. Feeling very pretty, feeling very cute, loving this look. So far, I'm very happy. This is a 100% upgrade from the last review I did, man. All right, but anyway, as I said, I will go out through the rest of my day and come back at the end to give you my final thoughts and final review. Ooh, well, if you can't tell, it's nighttime. My bun's falling apart. I am falling apart. If it looks like I have been crying, I have. I had like gotten food, and then as I was trying to prepare food on a plate, well, the plate empty of food, I had yet to get food, fell directly on my foot, on the top of my foot. And you know, I thought that would brace the fall of this very heavy glass plate. Instead of it not breaking, it broke. So it fell on my foot and it broke. Yeah, I was kind of just huddled over in my kitchen for a while. It is 11:51. Hold on. So I've pretty much had this on for about, what is it, 6, almost 7 hours. If it hit when it hits 12, it'll be 7 hours, but 6-7 hours. I really like this foundation. Now, again, being an oily gal, I knew that I would get shiny. I did blot a few times, so I do say again, oily girls, beware. Even though this is a very light stick foundation and something I like really feel like formulation wise I haven't come across before. Again, be careful. It is still a stick foundation, which means it is still a cream foundation, which means it is more likely for us to protrude oil. But I do think with like a proper sort of like routine underneath it, this primer though does grip it, because like even though I was very oily, I even took a nap earlier and I was super oily, but even like I blotted and still a good majority of it is on my face. Well, I really do like this foundation, and I even, because I don't generally like to put foundation like down my neck. I need to because my neck is a lot darker than the rest of my body. I don't like to do that just because like it does get everywhere, but I think it did a good job of staying on my neck. Yes, I am wearing a hoodie, so it did like transfer a little bit, so I wouldn't say it's completely transfer proof. It is a cream product, and I have like cream products I feel like do a bit more transfer than any other product really. I do like it. I really like this. I like it. Yay! A win after the last one. I am for all 3 products. I'm for the Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette. I am for the, oh my gosh, the water jelly primer, and I'm also for the stick foundation. Really like it. All right, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm just happy that I had products that I actually liked. So yeah. Oh gosh, I'm so sleepy right now. I'm running on fumes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and remember to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever it is that I upload. And remember, when we comment, we want to bring people up and not bring people down. Bye.